What would you do if a magic hammer turned every nail into gold? Let's dive into a carpenter's journey to find out. Once upon a time, there was a carpenter going through a rough patch. Business was slow, tools were old, and his wife worried about their finances. One day, while sulking on his porch, an old owl landed nearby. "Don't worry, young man," the owl hooted. "I have a magic hammer. Every nail you hit with it will turn into gold." The carpenter's eyes sparkled. "Fantastic," he exclaimed, dreaming of riches. He eagerly hammered away. Nail after nail turned into gold. Soon he had a fortune. He bought a new house, a fancy car and designer clothes. But something was missing. He was still unhappy. Desperate, he returned to the wise owl. "The magic hammer is a curse," he lamented. "I have everything I wanted, but I'm still not happy." The owl nodded wisely. "You've lost the joy of work. You're obsessed with the gold, not the craft." The carpenter pondered this. He realized he missed the simple pleasure of building things. He sold his gold and returned to his workshop. He built not for money, but for love. And guess what? He found true happiness. He learned that real wealth isn't in gold, but in the satisfaction of a job well done. And so he lived happily ever after, crafting beautiful things with his hands. As he looked back on his journey, the carpenter realized how much he had grown. The magic hammer had given him a taste of wealth, but it also taught him a valuable lesson. He began to share his story with others, especially young apprentices who were eager to learn the trade. He taught them not just the skills of carpentry, but also the importance of finding joy in their work. The community began to notice the change in him. They admired his craftsmanship and the passion he put into every piece. His workshop became a place of learning and inspiration. His family joined him in the workshop, turning it into a family business. They worked together, creating beautiful furniture and sharing laughter and love. The carpenter also used his skills to help his neighbors, fixing their homes and building new furniture for those in need. He found that giving back to the community brought him even more joy. Sitting by the fireplace one evening, he thought about the wise owl and the magic hammer. He realized that true magic wasn't in the hammer, but in the love and dedication he put into his work. He decided to document his journey, writing down his experiences and the lessons he had learned. His story became a source of inspiration for many, reminding them of the true meaning of wealth and happiness. As he gazed at the stars, he felt a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. He knew that he had found his true calling and that his life was richer than he had ever imagined. Surrounded by his loving family and the community he had helped build, the carpenter's heart was full. He had discovered that the greatest treasures in life are not made of gold, but of love, joy, and the satisfaction of a job well done. And so, he continued to craft beautiful things with his hands, living a life of true wealth and happiness. The end.